All right, let's get talking. How about that? What is going on, guys? First and foremost, before we get talking, if you don't know who I am or you haven't seen a video of me, because this is a new channel, my name is Brando Olinik, and the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is money. I want to talk about making money and how much money you can make before you actually pay your taxes. If you have to actually pay taxes, which everyone has to pay taxes. Sometimes people don't have to pay taxes and the government owes them money because they paid a little bit more the last couple years. That does happen. But how can you make some extra side income, or what are some ways you can make some extra side income before that actually happens? Let's say that the money that you owe to the government, it's a lot more than you expected, and it's taking out of your savings, it's tapping into your checkings, and it's tapping into even your retirement, and you want to be able to start having a little bit of side additional income streams coming in for you so you can alleviate some of that stress. Because I remember, guys, just a little story about me. When I was working at my job, I remembered not having enough. It really sucked. I was working at Red Lobster 40 hours a week, and it sucked. Money was always a stress. I had more month than money at the end of the month, and it sucked. And what I did, and this is what I'm going to share with you guys from my personal experience, is I tapped into entrepreneurship and business. And that's the best tip I can give you guys. And I've talked about this a lot in other videos, but it doesn't matter the type of business you get involved in, the entrepreneurial venture you tap into. What matters is if you can create your own paychecks, you, my friend, can create financial freedom, and you can create a steady stream on the side of what you're currently doing before you pay taxes, after tax season as well. You can build up another savings, all right? Because when you write your own paychecks, when you're an entrepreneur, you determine that denomination by the actions you take. Does that make sense? So let's say if you want to sell cars, you can buy your first car, fix it up a little bit, then you can resell it for some extra cash. Let's say it cost you $4,000 to buy the car, cost you $1,000 to fix it up, and then altogether, so your expenses altogether, $4,000 for the car, $1,000 to fix it up, you're about down, $5,000. But let's say you can hike it up to $7,000, and somebody buys the car for $7,000. Well, you have an ROI of $2,000. Right? You made $2,000. So technically, you didn't really spend money. You made $2,000. Because when you sell the car for $7,000, you spent $5,000 on it, but you made $2,000 on it. So if you can do that month in and month out, that would be an extra $2,000 for you. And that's just thinking very, very small, obviously with cars, if that's your type of style. But that would be an entrepreneur, right? You're taking control of your finances and you're taking action on something that can create an additional income stream. And if you don't fix the car, you won't make that extra money. But if you do and you fix more and more, you could even replace your income stream. And that's one example. It could be having a t-shirt business, it could be having a jewelry business, doing things online like affiliate marketing, internet marketing. Like there's so many different entrepreneurial ventures you could tap into, but is the best way you can make extra side steady income, all right? Because what's going to keep it steady is your consistency in taking action every single day on top of your job or your two jobs that you're working before tax season or after it. All right, and I hope that makes sense from a logical standpoint. Instead of you having to go out there and sell things around your house, which is inconsistent. If you're not like me, I don't have an abundance of things in my house, like a million flat screen TVs that I can sell on Craigslist every single day. I just don't. I don't. Okay, so if you don't have an abundance of things and you don't want to sell your bed and your fridge and your stove, okay, the best thing you could do is find a business venture that is profitable, that you would enjoy, that actually gives you the lifestyle you want. See, a lot of people get into business for the wrong reasons, but the right motives. They'll get in business because they want financial freedom, they want flexibility, they want more money, but when they get involved in it, it takes away their time. Yeah, they make money, but they don't have time to see their families. So you need to identify a business model that will help you actually get what you want. And this is something that I look back at 2014 when I was struggling as a baker in a restaurant, and I looked at online business. I didn't look at cars or anything. I looked at online business, although I love cars, I will say that. I looked at online business as something lucrative because, if you could learn to make and build a business online, then you can travel anywhere. And traveling is one of my biggest passions. Time freedom, financial freedom, big passion. But if you can build a business online, you have mobility. Anywhere where there's internet, you can build a business and income. So I was very attracted to that, and that's what I tapped into in 2014. It took me like a couple months after I tapped into it to create a full-time income business. It took me like 4 or 5 months to build a full-time income business and walk away from my job, fire my boss. And those aren't typical or average results, guys. But when you find something that identifies with what you want, all right, and you get around people who are getting the results that you want, entrepreneurship is the best side income stream you can get involved in to have steady streams of income, replace your income, and build more of a savings. So when you pay the government in tax season, you know, however much that denomination is, it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't scare you. And I hope that, you know, that this information gives you guys value and it kind of opens your eyes up to that perspective. So that's just how I go about doing it, guys. That's how I went about doing it back in 2014, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Yes, of course, there's other ways to do it. You could go get a second job, you could sell things around your house, but is it steady? You know, you don't want to struggle every single year where you want to make more and more side money, and you're always rushed with that. So you want to have something that's steady. At least for my sake, I would always want something that's steady on the side that's coming in. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, subscribe if you are new and you want more business, entrepreneurial related videos, and also before I end out, my plug, if you guys want to find out more about making side income through building a business online, if that interests you, having mobility, flexibility, if you're just sick and tired of, you know, having a boss and struggling, if you are that person that is ready for change, then I encourage you to check out my free video training series. It's 5 videos, I'll link it in the description below, and I walk through pretty much exactly step by step not only how to make money online, but how I was able to go from working as a baker in a restaurant 40 hours a week to in 5 months creating a full-time income business on the internet and walking away from that job. So go check it out if you're interested. But other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace out.